So it's recording.
Okay.
You see it?
Yes.
Yeah, I see it now.
Okay. All right. So we excuse me, we started this Gemorah last week. We're going to go very quickly to the next Gemorah. We start right over here, the Ha'ochel Nevelos U'Treifos. You see it? Right here on Zion on the base. In the Mishnah, we said the Ochel Nevelos U'Treifos Shkotzer V'Damasim. If somebody eats a nevela and treifa or creepy crawlers and so on and so forth. Somebody else now has just entered. Okay, so now it says, Omar Rav Yehuda said, and we learned this last week. I'm just very quickly going over this. Omar Rav Yehuda, Hayman da'achol beinasa, somebody who eats a beinasa, the bei karba, which Rashi translates as a little cabbage worm, but we learned the Tosfos last week. If you remember this little Tosfos beinasa the bei karba, that we said it was a fish, right? That has fins and scales, and it's found in the furrow where there's water when you plow. Nevertheless, the Gemara says if you ate this beinasa the bei karba, the nagdei Rav Yehuda. Rav Yehuda gave him malchus. Here comes another one. Okay. All right. All right. Now, Amar Abaya. You see the place where we are, right?
Yeah.
The arrow, Amar Abaya. Abaya says, Achal Putisa, if you ate this Sheretz Hamayim, as we learned over here in the Rashi, a Putisa is a Bola Sheretz Hamayim. He swallowed a Sheretz Hamayim. So the Gemara says, "Oh, Putisa, if you swallow a Sheretz Hamayim, loke arba, you get 4 malchus." And the Rashi explains, why do you get 4? Look at them, here they are. It says Rashi, Shnei lavin, ksivin b'Sheretz Hamayim, because there are 2 no-nos written about Sheretz Hamayim, echad b'Torahs Kahanim, one in Vayikra Perek Yud Aleph, the echad b'Mishnah Torah, and one in Re'ei in Devarim Perek Yud Daled. So that's 2. Ushnei lavin ksuvin b'Sheretz Stam, and there are 2 lavim that are written in a general sheretz, and that's number 1, not velo, but va'al. It says on the side over here, va'al. Al tishaktzu is nashal secha. You're not allowed to make your lives disgusting. And when it says nashal secha, we learn from that it means eating. You're not allowed to make your lives disgusting. B'chol hasheretz hashoretz, with every type of creepy crawler. That's number 1. And then there's a second one with stam, velo titam u bahem. And you're not allowed to make yourself tamei by eating them. So that's 2 more. That's 4 altogether. And now, umashma bein sheretz, amayim bein sheretz, or aretz harei daled. So that's 4. And that's what we said over here in the Gemara, that if somebody eats a putisa, loka arba, he gets 4 malchus. No. Any questions on this so far?
No.
You with me? Okay, great. Nimola, if you ate an ant, loka chamesh, then you get 5 malchus. Okay, he's really doing well over here. Shum sheretz hashoretz al haaretz. The additional one is the other 4 plus sheretz hashoretz al haaretz. Now let's take a look at the Rashi here. This is crucial Rashi because we're going to need this for the Tosfos we're going to be learning today. Nemola we translated as what? You remember?
An ant.
An ant. That's A-N-T, not A-U.
Right.
And the mola is an ant, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Says Rashi, Bola nemola chaya. Now, what does that mean? Bola nemola chaya. He swallowed
alive.
Chaya. Now, the word chaya has a number of definitions in the Torah.
Right.
One means raw. In other words, it wasn't a cooked ant. Yeah. Another, chaya means a live ant.
Well, chaya always means like a regular, like a deer, like buffalo.
No, that's a third definition.
Right.
But when
Right.
you're talking about a nemola, you
Right.
can't be talking about a deer.
Right.
Because a nemola is an ant. So
Yeah.
nemola chaya means one of the other two, either raw or whole. Right? Do you like your ants cooked or raw?
Chocolate covered.
Chocolate covered.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, good. Now, Rashi says chaya. We're going to see that Rashi means that when it says chaya, it meant alive. You swallowed a live ant. All right. And by
But
the
the
way,
most common translation would be a wild animal, a chaya.
yeah, but here it's nemola chaya.
Okay. Oh, I see.
The word chaya doesn't mean just a wild animal. Chaya in the Gemorah terminology means alive.
Alive.
Or raw. Or raw. I'll explain to you what it says raw. You're on a daf
the noun.
You're
is
on
the
a
noun
daf yomi, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Is the noun.
Right? So what do we say?
Yeah.
That when it comes to the Korban Pesach, al tochlu mimenu no.
No.
You can't eat it half cooked.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
And how do we translate that? Chai. It's still raw.
Yeah.
Okay. That's another definition of chai. Great. Okay, back to this Rashi here. So Rashi here says, the Nemola, you're going to get 5. Big bola nemana chaya. If you swallow a raw or whole ant, hoel uberya shleimahi, since it's a complete living thing. Achilosa bekolshu, eating it is going to make you chayiv even with a small, tiny little one. No.
Wait, if you eat it, how about you eat a half an ant?
Beryl is here. Very good. Welcome to Beth-El. Okay. So it says over here, look at it. Hoel uberia shleimahi, since it is a complete being, achilosa bekolshu, if you eat it, you're going to be chayiv even if it's a small little one. Now, normally, Rabosai, whenever the Torah forbids achila, what is the requirement of achila? How much?
Zayis.
Kazayas, right? Right. Now, if you're eating an ant, are you going to have a kazayas?
Nope.
No,
Never.
that's why it has to be complete. It has to be a whole.
Oh, so the reason.
No, I'm asking if you eat half
Chaya-
an ant, are you chayiv anything?
What?
If you eat half an ant.
Oh, wait a minute. We'll get to that.
Yeah.
But here, Rashi is emphasizing that the ant was a whole ant, right?
Right.
And you're going to be chayiv 5. What's the 5th one? See, he says, the loka, and he gets malchus, mishum chamesh. He gets chamesh malchus. Now let's see which are the 5. What are the 5 you're going to get now for eating this raw ant? Okay. So he says, shnei lavin haksuvin b'sheretz stam, the 2 lavin that are written by a plain old sheretz. I wrote them down. Number 1 is al tishaktu es nafsho seichem, and the second one is b'chol hasheretz below setamu bohem. So one is al setamu, lo setamu, and the second one is al tishaktu. There's 2 separate lavin. One is al tishaktu. Al tishaktu is not osechem, means you can't make disgusting your souls. And the soul means you ate something. The other one is below sitam ubahem. You're now going to make yourself tameh by them. So that's 2 over here. And that's what he says. That's what he's saying. Kamoshe peirashti. Ushlosha lavin, then you 3 more aksuva b'sheretz ha'aretz, which are written by the sheretz ha'aretz. I could bring them up for you on the board, but it's not necessary because it says, number 1, v'chol hasheretz hashoretz al ha'aretz, lo sochelu, that's number 1. Below sitamu, oh, that's the other 2. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And here we come. The three are the three other ones are also in Mem Aleph. Okay, so there are three psukim. I'll show you if you want. I'll show you the three psukim of Vayikra. It's Perik Mem Aleph. Just hold a second. We'll get that share in a second. I'm going to show it to you right now because we have it here. And I'm going to make a new share. And here we go. I'm going to get the psukim right now from where did he go? Where did he go? There it is. Leviticus 11. Okay. Whoops. I'll get back to you in a second. I'll be right back. We're going to go to my. I got to get back to the Zoom. Hold on.
I think in Vayikra,
it's again.
Perek Yud Aleph.
Did it again? Yeah. I'll show it to you in a second. Hold on. We'll get back to it.
We have psukim 41, 42, and 44.
Yeah, I got it in a second. Okay. We'll go in a second. We got to go to back to my Zoom. 1 second. I'll be right there. Where do we try to get to? All right, here we go. All right. Let's see. I got to make a share. I see you guys. Everybody's here. And now I got to get to this guy over here, Leviticus. And I got to get back to my Zoom and share. You see it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You see the psukim now?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. All right, so it says, here we go. V'chol hasheretz hasharetz al haaretz shekatzu lo yechel, right? Right? Then it says, kol holech al gachon v'chol holech al arba ad kol marbei raglayim l'chol hasheretz hasharetz al haaretz lo sochlum ki sheketz heim, and then al tishakzu es nashosechem v'chol hasheretz hasharetz v'lo sitama v'hem. There you go, four lavin right there. Okay, let's stop this year. We'll get to the other share. We're going to go back to our Makos share, and we're going to get it on the board. Where is my Makos? Hello, Makos. There we go. Makos. Here we go. You see it?
Not yet.
Okay, you're going to see it any second. Here we go. Back to Makos. Here we go. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, now we do.
Back.
Okay, great. Okay. So now we're back over here, and we're back in the Rashi. And it says here in the Rashi, watch my arrow here. V'chol ha'sheret ha'ov tamehu lochem lo yochlu avo lo s'shaksos nafshosechem b'behem of ov akosav. Oh, that's later on. That's for later on. We're on this one. V'lo kachomesh shnei lavin aksuvim b'sheret stam k'moshe b'rasti u'shlosh lavin aksuvim b'sheret ha'aretz b'toras kahanim. Okay, back to the Gemorah. Now, this is all by way of introduction, by the way. Thank you. We're going now to the next one. Sheretz ha'of, a flying sheretz. Yeah?
A bat?
A hornet.
Whatever the sheretz is, whatever it is.
Okay, Artscroll calls it a hornet.
Oh, I skipped a line. Hold on, one more. Tsira, back one step. Tsira, a bee or wasp.
Yeah.
Loka sheish, you get 6. Mishum sheretz ha'of. Because a wasp or a bee is a bird sheretz. That's a 6th.
It flies. It's a flying insect.
That's a 6th love. Okay. Now comes, okay, here comes today's shiur, starting with this. You ready?
Yep.
Okay. Omar Rav Achoy. Rav Achoy comes along and he says, Hamashe es nikavav. If somebody holds back his bodily functions when he needs to use the restroom and he holds it back, over mishum, he's chayiv on the din of
Lo tshaksu.
Lo sishaktsu, not making yourself disgusting. So a person who has to use the facilities and he holds himself back from you going and using the facilities, he's chayiv on the din of lo sishaktsu. Now, if you'll notice, right over here, I'm pointing at it. Do you see this?
Yeah, Malkus for that.
Do you see this little Zion? You see
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a
Yes.
reference point.
Yeah.
And it's a reference point right here. You'll see it on the side. See the little letter
By the Samach. Yeah.
Zion?
By the Mem. Yeah.
See the little, where is it?
Zion,
Zion, right?
yeah.
It says here that you can find it.
Make it swing bigger. Yeah.
I have to get it. Hold on. That's the Vav of the Zion. That's a Vav. So Zion.
No, it's Zion.
That's a Zion? Okay.
Yeah. Because Lamach is underneath that.
So it should say over here, Shulchan Aruch, Siv Gimel, Siman Gimel. Hold on a second.
You Dalit.
Here it is.
That's your Mem. Yeah.
Siman Gimel, right here.
Yeah.
Here it is.
Yeah.
Here's the Zion. You see the Zion?
Okay, right. Okay.
Siman Gimel, Siv Yud Zion.
Right.
Right? Okay,
Yeah.
Watch this. Let's go to the Siman Gimel, Siv Yud Zion. We're going to go right there right now. Shulchan Aruch Orach Chaim. Do you see this?
Oh, yeah.
You see Yud Zion?
Yeah.
Do you see this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very, very clear. Yeah.
Hamashe Nikavav. Someone holds back his body. Now, the covet means orifices or tubes. So if you hold back from using the restroom when you need to, over mishum bal teshaksu, you're going to be chayiv on the din of bal teshaksu. I want to go to the Mishnah Berurah on this, which is right here. Do you see it?
Yeah.
Right? Watch this.
Yep.
Bal teshaksu. Okay. Ve'im mashe atzmo lektanim, if he holds himself back for small bodily waste, which of course refers to urine, over mishum bal teshaksu, mishum lo yiyeh okar. And also, you could cause yourself to become incapable of fathering children.
Still.
Wow. And if you go to any urologist, they will tell you that is not a good thing to do. Okay? He brings down, let's go a little further, because they're a little sensitive topic over here, but I think it's important to mention, la halacha, if somebody holds himself back from gas, ain't no over abal teshak. So that's not the same thing. Gam ha'isr bal teshaktu, even this isser of holding yourself back, nidche b'pnei kavod habrios. That, if it's a matter of honor for the public, for people, then you can hold yourself back. Kigon, amashe nekavov, if someone holds himself back, ad sheyimtza makom tzonua. Let's say you're in the middle of the street. You can't say, 13th Avenue, whatever, I don't care. Collins Avenue, whatever it happens to be.
Very good.
Wherever you are. You can't just, so you have to look at Sanua V'chi Gavna or something else like that. The Mishnah Berurah goes a little further. I'm mentioning this because I want to show you how deep our Chazal went into cleanliness. Yizar ma'od l'kaneach heitev. You have to be careful to clean yourself well. Kitsoa b'mkomo b'mashu. Because waste, wherever it is, ayin zayin, is disgraceful. The tov liachotz piatabaz b'mayim o berok. And it's important to wash your private parts with water. So it's amazing.
What's Berok?
When it comes to these things, our daf, believe it or not, in Makos, our daf in Makos is actually on the mark, and it's giving us an important statement. Back to our Gemorah. Okay, here we go. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay, now, next line of Gemorah. All right? You have the arrow there? You see the arrow in the middle of the dot?
Yeah.
It's floating
Yeah,
around.
it's key.
Okay.
It's like a
Yeah,
video
yeah.
game. You got to catch the arrow.
No taxes. Right.
Catch the arrow. Omar Rav Bibi
Okay, bye.
Bar Abaya. Along comes Rav Bibi, the son of Abaya, and he says, Haiman Deshasi Bekarna de Umna. If someone would use one of the literally horns, and an umna means of a doctor. And the doctor here is someone who knew how to do what was called the bankis.
What?
Okay?
Bankis.
The bankis, yeah.
What's that?
What would a bankis?
Bloodletting.
Okay, I'll explain.
Oh, bloodletting. Okay.
Like bloodletting, yeah. Like bloodletting. Or like bankis, either one. What happens is they would make a pinhole where some blood would come out, and they would suction it out using karna de umna, a horn of artist, meaning the doctor. So this vessel, this horn, was used for collecting humors. Medicine used to say that a person was sick because they had too many bad humors in their bodies. They had to get rid of the blood. So, Haiman, the Shasi, if a person drinks the Kana de Umna in one of these cups of our Mishum Lo Sishaktu, that's disgusting.
Yeah.
And you're transgressing the law of Lo Sishaktu.
You can't have blood. Can't have blood anyway.
What?
You can't eat blood anyway.
No, after you clean it out.
Oh, okay.
Goes further. Says the Gemara. Omar Rava, and on the side you see over here it says Rabba. Omar Rabba Bar Ravhuna. Resake Tisha Nemolim. What you did is, and Mordechai asked this question before, and I said you have to be patient till later in the Gemara. Here's a guy who chops up 9 ants, meaning he ground them up.
Right. Yeah.
He's making ant soup.
Making
a little
dip.
rice and
Ant dip.
ants, whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, good. So he's chopping up these nemolim. Then he's got a nice little pile of nemolim now. All mashed up nemolim. It's nice, like kasha. It's mashed up nemolim, right? Okay, good. Let's go. Let's get to it over here. Then the hevi echad chai, and he brings one chai. We already had a discussion in Rashi. What does chai mean? So we said it meant a live one.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, one whole ant.
One whole live ant.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ken.
The heshliman lekazayis, and now he adds that on to the chopped up ants that he had till now.
Oh, the chopped up ants need to kazai.
And the chopped up ants is not a barrier because they're chopped up.
Oh.
So if I eat less than a kazayis, I'm not going to be chayiv on eating.
Oh.
Because they're chopped up and they're not a barrier.
Oh.
But a barrier means a creature. But here I brought one whole one, right?
Yeah.
We said it was live, but lav dafka.
Wait, the whole one's dead, so also it's a barrier, right?
Wait. We're going to get to, be patient. We're going to get to the Tosfos. But live, right, means a whole one at least, right?
Yeah, right.
Okay, good. And the Hishlim on the Kazayas. And now he's got a whole Kazayas because he had almost a Kazayas with the chopped up ants.
Yeah.
And he put one whole one in there. And the whole one goes and makes it into a Kazayas. And then Shlink Derein the Ganze Michael. And then he ate the whole thing.
Yeah.
Can't believe he ate the whole thing. Right? Loke Vav. Now he's going to get 6 malchus. Hey, Mishum Beria.
Right.
5, he's going to get because he ate a whole creature. That's an ant.
Right.
For which you chayiv 5.
Right.
4, 2, because of Alta Shaksu and Alta Tamu, and 2, because of the Sheretz HaShoretz Al Haaretz, which has 2, and 1 for a Beria. So he's got 5, right? All right.
Yeah.
The Echad, and then another one, the Shum Kazayas Nevela. And then he's going to be chayiv on eating a kazayas of nevela. Now, until now, he didn't have a kazayas of nevela. Because until now, he was eating less than a kazayas of chopped up ants. Right? The guy went into the store, he said, I'll have a chopped ant sandwich. He didn't have a whole kazayas. Yeah? You want it on the side or in the sandwich? Not one on the side. Right? So it hasn't got a full kazayas. When he added this whole one, it became a kazayas. That's the chiddush that Rabbi Bar Rav Huna came along and he said, along comes the Gemorah and says, Rabbi Amar Rabbi Yochanan, Rabbi said in the name of Rabbi Yochanan, Afilu Shnayim Vahu. If there's not a whole bunch of other ants, only 2 other ones, plus this one whole one, 2 chopped ants, and this whole one, even afilu shnayim v'hu, you're also going to get Malchus. Rav Yosef Amar, afilu echad v'hu. Rav Yosef says you don't even need 2 chopped up ants. It could be 1 chopped up ant and that one. Below pligi, all these 3 are not arguing. The one who said almost a kazayis, chopped up ants, and the one who said 2 and this whole one, and the one who said 1 and this whole one, all of them are not arguing. Because the one who said a pile of chopped up ants, and this one added to a kazayis, is talking about a little one. That little one put it over the hill of a kazayis. The one who said 2 plus 1, we're talking about a larger ants, where 2 of them were almost a kazayis, and this third one made it a full kazayis. And the one who said 1 plus this one is talking where the 1 was almost a kazayis. Yeah, that's a really big, one of those fire ants of the Africa. And this is putting it over the top, and therefore there's no machlokas. Let's take a little Rashi over here. Rashi begins where we stop the karna de umna. That's called makize dam, blood letters, right? Bekeren, b'metzitza, and they have a little horn that they suck out the blood, and it goes in this thing, and then you close it up and drink water. Risek means miech, the kites. You chop it up, bitlan mitoras beria, and you nullified it from the qualification of being a complete animal, a complete creation. Mishum kazayis nevela, she, it's hard to read it. Where are we? Okay. Kazayis nevela. Shekisha bol o. So now, according to Rashi, remember when he said chai, and how did we translate chai? What are 2 possibilities of chai?
Alive. It's alive.
Or what was the other possibility?
Raw.
Okay. So along comes the Rashi and says, let's go with the definition of alive. Shekisha bolo umes. Because once you swallow it, then the ant dies. Right?
I hope so.
And it's added on together to the Gazayis Nevela. Now, Nevela. What does Nevela mean? A dead carcass.
It died without
shechita, a dead carcass, right?
Yeah. Right.
So it must be that now the ant is dead. Otherwise, how do you add it on to a Gazayis of Nevela?
No, but no Nevela by an ant because there's no shechita. I mean, right? Does Nevela only by kosher animal?
Wait, what? I don't know. What do you say?
I don't know.
What does Nevela mean?
Non-kosher? I don't know.
Does the law of Nevela apply to non-kosher animals?
I would have to say yes.
What What do you think?
Wait. You're right. There's no trade for a non-kosher animal. There's no trade for a non-kosher animal. Okay. There's Nevela, yeah.
He's a treifa.
Right.
He's not a
There's no
treifa.
trade for a non-kosher
He's
animal.
an avela.
Yeah. Okay.
So nevela applies to non-kosher animals.
Right.
Yeah.
There is, yeah.
Yeah. What if you had almost a kazayas of a kosher animal that was not slaughtered? All right.
Yeah.
And now you have a little bit of nevela of a non-kosher animal.
Uh-huh.
And the two of them together equal a kazayas of nevela.
So you mistarif or not? It's machlokas.
Are they mitzvah? That's my question.
Oh,
Do
I
they
don't know.
combine?
Yeah.
Who's the...
It's two issues. It's a chalisa, no?
What? Yeah, come on, Mordechai, tell everybody.
It's a chalisa.
What's the problem?
It's not mistarif.
Explain why.
Why? I don't know. I don't know what's machlokas in that.
What's the law of Ein Iser Chalal Iser? Who can tell us what the law of Ein Iser Chalal Iser is? Once something is already forbidden, do we say that now we're going to add another Isser onto it? It's already forbidden. Why do I have to add something on?
Yeah.
But is that across the board?
No,
That's an exception.
because we're just learning with the Shrutzim this. You could be Chaya 5 Malchus, so that you.
But for but for different psukim.
Yeah.
For different psukim. All right. I want you to think about this because we're going to go into this in the Tosfos. But it's something to think about. Let's finish the Rashis first. Okay? Let's finish the Rashis first. Okay. The Rashi says, Rashi says, Yeshemisha Bolo, Umeis, Umitztaref, Likazayas Nevela. So according to Rashi, it adds on to the Kazayas of Nevela, right? Okay, good. Next Rashi. Afilu Shnayim, Medusakin, even if you have two chopped up ones, Vahu. And the din is, in Gedolin Hain, if they're big ants, Leos, Kazayas, Ben Shloston, and you have a Kazayas between all three, then Kin Mefarish, it's going to, as we already explained. Okay. All right, now, let's go. We'll start, we're not going to finish this Tosfos today, but let's start the Tosfos of Risek over here. Okay? Let's get the Kasha. Says Tosfos, Risek tes nemolim. The Gemorah said, you chop up 9 nemolim. You have 9 ants chopped up. Do they equal the kazayas?
No.
They're not yet a kazayas.
No.
The echad chai. And then you have one
complete one.
Okay. Right. Perush. The definition of chai is shalem. What's shalem?
Whole.
Whole. Right? What is the other definition of chai?
Oh.
What are the other definition of chai besides whole?
Alive.
Raw. Right.
Raw.
Alive. Right? Right?
Yeah.
So Tosfos says chai means shalem. Shalem means
Whole.
whole. Does it mean alive?
No.
No.
Maybe. No.
No, it just means whole. Says Tosfos, Avol vadai have mace. Definitely it was dead. Tosfos wants to prove it must have been dead. Says why? The Ratzaloma Chai Mamish, because if you want to say it, Mamish was what? Alive. In Cain, Heich Maslim Likazayas Linavela. Oh, if this ant is an alive ant, it's not in the category of
Nevela.
right. And if it's not in the category of Nevela,
Then it can't combine.
add it on to the Kazayas of the other 9 chopped up ants. So Tosfos just proved it must be
That had to be dead to combine,
but whole.
but whole.
You got it? You got it?
Yeah.
Okay. We're going to stop there and pick it up next week from that point. Okay? All right? And
Yes.
this way, we'll get next week in Yitzchok Hashem through the whole Tosfos. It's a fascinating Tosfos. I'm going to give you some
Oh, yeah.
insight. Mordechai raised the issue of Ein Iser Chal Al Iser. Now, there is a machlokes in the Gemorah about Ein Iser Chal Al Iser. I'm going to give you two exceptions. See if you can remember them for next week.
Only two?
I'm going to give you two exceptions. I'm giving you two.
There's more than two. Yeah.
I'm giving you two.
Oh, okay.
Not giving you two. I'm giving you two parameters.
Okay.
Okay, two parameters.
Right.
Generally, we say, try to remember. Generally, we say, Ein Iser Chal Al Iser. One Iser does not add on to another Iser. Once it's Aser, it's Aser. You don't have to play with another Iser, except when we have what is known as Iser Kolel and an Iser Mosif. Okay?
Right. Yeah.
Give an example. Okay? On Yom Kippur,
Yeah.
are you allowed to eat?
No.
No.
If you eat a kazayas,
You chayiv.
okay. What if you ate a treifa animal on Yom Kippur?
Right.
You ate treifa meat on Yom Kippur.
That's a different love. You ate something.
It's Malchus, yeah. But you get Kohen.
Okay, right.
That's-
So now the
yeah.
question is this. Do we say Ein Iser Chal Al Iser or not?
No.
Do we say
Is it one Issa or more? No. Yom Kippur is one and eating treif is another one. But
Right.
I don't,
right?
yeah.
So
That's the question.
yeah, see Yom Kippur, you can't eat anything, right?
Yeah.
Right? So if you can't eat anything, does that mean if I ate something that was treif, I am now going to be chayiv two, or I'm only chayiv one?
One. Right.
So this is an exception.
Okay.
This is an exception. This is called an Isser Kolel. An Isser Kolel. Yom Kippur is an Isser Kolel. What do you mean?
Which
Isser
means-
what's a Kolel? It includes all. It's Kolel.
Everything.
It includes everything. That means like this. Yom Kippur has an overriding Isser. You're not allowed to eat anything on Yom Kippur, right?
Yeah.
That includes everything you can't eat.
Right. Kosher, non-kosher.
Now,
Right.
kosher, non-kosher.
Right.
But now you came along and you ate something non-kosher. In addition to the general prohibition of not eating anything, you just went and ate something which was treif. This is called an Isser Kolel. When you have an Isser Kolel, we don't say Ein Isser Chal Al Isser. When
What's
one Isser is
what's-
an overriding Isser that includes all things, and then you go and eat a specific thing that is Asr, then we say Isser Chal Al Isser.
Oh, so you are chayiv for eating treif.
I know.
Two.
Another case, Isser Mosif. Isser Kolel, I just explained. Now let's do Isser Mosif. Okay?
Yeah.
What does Isser Mosif mean? Musaf.
You ate on.
Add it on. An additional Isser. Okay? Here's an Isser. A man marries a woman, right?
Yeah.
They get married according to halacha, no problem.
Right.
She has a sister. Right?
Yeah.
He is not allowed to have intimacy with the sister.
Right.
What if the sister's married?
Oh.
Oh, that's a double week.
Oh,
Double.
so now there's an additional Isser. Not
Right.
only is there the Isser of her being his wife's sister, in addition, she's an Ashes.
There's ish.
Yes.
Here we say Isser Halal Isser, because this is Isser Mosif.
Oh, I see the difference. I see. I see. Yeah.
You see the difference?
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to pick this up Yetz Hashem next week.
Very
I wish everybody a wonderful one.
good. Thank you so much.
Yashikoah to all you guys.
Good, thank you.
Yeah, Yashikoah to all you guys for coming and joining. Everybody who joined, it's kind of terrific. And in Yetz Hashem, next week we're going to pick it up in the middle of this Tosfos and try to make sense out of the Machlokas Rashi and Tosfos. Rashi says that it seems to say it's alive. Tosfos says, nah, can't be alive. It's just got to be whole. Because otherwise you can't call it a nevela. Okay?
So we trade for Yom Kippur, you have for trade, right?
Yeah, it would seem that way. Right.
Okay.
Right. By the way, anybody who lives in Boro Park and you need the vaccine, I want you to know that Maimonides is giving out the vaccine to all who come in. I went there today and I got it. Baruch Hashem.
Walk in, no appointment necessary?
No appointment necessary. I just walked in.
Wow.
How long you wait?
It's I waited 5 minutes. Not
Really?
even 5.
Wow.
No. I just got an email from Maimonides and they say you have to schedule an appointment. So I don't know how you did it.
Okay. Maybe not.
Maybe because you're a rabbi, you go
The
to
rabbi has a special pool, yes.
Mention Rabbi Snow.
I heard
Okay.
listen, I heard about it. I went over there.
Oh, I know why you got in. The
My wife
original,
told
you had to
me-
be over 75. Now you could be over
because
65.
the word got out. When I heard about it from a PA, it was in the hospital, and she said, "Go right in. They're just taking everybody." I walked in, and they said, "What are you looking for?" In the administration building across from the main entrance. And I said, "I'm interested in the vaccine." They said, "Okay, second floor, go right in." I went to the second floor. They made me fill out a little thing, and then they took me and gave me the shot.
Wow.
Yep. And I sit there 15 minutes.
That's the best kept secret in Borough Park.
What?
No, it's
but
interesting
now,
that
I was
today
just
first
told-
got an email
I
from
was
my
just
mom.
told, my sister-in-law, it seems, told my wife, the line goes around the block now.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah.
Now everybody knows about
They
it.
heard about it, right? Right. But I would bet that if you pick a time when people are not around, because I heard they're giving it 24/7.
That's all
Really?
the way, not at Maimonides. That's all the way at the Brooklyn Army, at the
No,
terminal.
I heard in Maimonides. That's what I heard.
Well, that's interesting. Wow, that's pretty good.
So I would assume that if you went like 5 in the morning when everybody else is out like a light, I'll bet you can get it. Of course, I hope the guy who's giving you the needle's not like out like a light.
That's the other one.
What's going to be with the second injection?
Have a good night. We'll see you. Yes,
Rebbe,
yeah.
what's going to be about the second injection?
3 weeks
follow-up.
from the day you get this one.
What's
They're
it?
giving Pfizer.
Uh-huh.
And how long do you have to wait between the first and the second? Or you just get one?
3 weeks.
3 weeks.
Yeah.
You're supposed to wait. Yeah.
The other one is 4 weeks. The Pfizer is 3 weeks.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks for the information.
Anybody needs it, you know.
Rebbe,
Hopefully it's all going to work. That's
Yeah, hopefully it'll work. Hopefully. Hashem should help us. It should all work. We should be able to get
Amen.
some normalcy.
Amen.
All right.
Refuah
Thank you,
Shalema.
sir. Take care. Have a wonderful night.
Okay.
Okay, good night. Thank you.